Hello. How are you all enjoying environmental noises? Famous song from the Pikmin series. Just kidding. It's um it's just the title screen for Sakuna. The Price is Rice. So this game is part farming, part two-dimensional action, and also you can pick up a cat in it. And I'm a little afraid because there's a farming difficulty setting. And I don't know what that implies. I've heard that rice farming is surprisingly complicated, but I guess we'll see what that means. This is a nice environment to look at, though. Let's just start, I guess.
Oh, by what means do you ascend to this place? Hear me, uninvited guests. If you cross that bridge, your pathway home shall be forever forfeit. Turn back! You do realize I'm speaking, yes?
Does it like automatically advance? And yeah, it
Yonder lies
does.
the
I
lofty
accidentally
realm,
skipped one
the realm of the gods.
because I tried to advance it manually.
It is no place for humans. Boy, what part of turn back eludes you?
Ha! I finally found you.
This one I have to advance manually.
I had no clue such a grand bridge was on this mountain. It's time to pay up. You won't get away from me this time, Katsura.
Ishimaru, why have you chased us this far?
A dunce like you probably wouldn't understand, but we're at our wits' end too. I can't let those kids go. And you, traitor, you need to die.
Farming.
Then I shall steel myself, if I must.
Could you look any more pathetic? I can't believe you're a samurai. Whatever. Just die.
What? Princess, what are you doing in a place like this?
Doo-doo-doo. Just hanging out. It's fine. Hey, what's up?
I will not allow this. Return at once, princess.
Cool sword.
The hell? What's going on?
Can I see it?
Whoa!
Oh, please do carry on. You needn't let me interrupt you.
Oh, okay.
Still, how fascinating. Are you humans? You are, aren't you?
So this is Sakuna, huh?
To cross swords immediately upon entering the lofty realm. What a barbaric display. Go on then. Get on with it.
She's just teetering
The
everywhere.
damn tribute is such a bore. All
Oh.
there is to do is drink until my turn comes around.
Sakuna, are you drinking and divining?
But today, my little jaunt has been rewarded with the most unexpected encounter.
Yep.
My princess, you mustn't associate with such...
There's no need to fret. I'll return soon.
Oh dear.
Ha! Quite the luxurious getup.
Ooh, you're most perceptive for a ruffian. Splendid, isn't it? The peak of elegance. It demonstrates my status magnificently, don't you think?
Oh, you reek of sake. I thought you were a kid.
How dare you! I am a hale and hearty adult!
Ah!
There he goes.
The sting of that horrible comment sobered me right up. I suppose I'll return to the banquet and reacquaint myself with the joy of intoxication.
So this is our protagonist, is it?
Children of men, ahead lies the domain of the gods. Turn back before the bridge vanishes. If you don't, your safety cannot be guaranteed. Or so they say.
That child has incredible strength. She mentioned a banquet. If we follow her, we might find something to eat.
You're just gonna ignore the rest of the things that she said? Fair enough. There are some good creatures here.
I can make my tribute every year using only the rice I have on hand at home. How splendid it is to be a high-ranking noble.
Is that so? I myself must put forth every effort. I hope that Lady Kamuhitsuki will acknowledge me this year.
Too bad, so sad. You can't change the rank you're born into. Ah, I know. My dear friend Kokoroa, I'll bestow upon you the honor of helping me.
So we have to play as this little brat goddess, I
The
guess.
more you appear before Lady Kamuhitsuki, the more likely she'll be to remember you.
Whose voice actress is having a lot of fun being a drunk brat goddess at the
Right.
moment.
Then, if you would be so kind.
Lady Kokoroa.
My princess, please desist from this japery. You must fulfill your own vital duty.
Japes are no substitute for viable stratagem, Sakuna. Gosh.
When you return to your seat, you must not lose yourself in drink again.
Too late for that one.
This again. You're so bothersome, Tama. Being drunk has no bearing on my ability to fulfill my duty. It's child's play for... Huh? Uh-oh.
Now, where do you think you're going? I'm not finished speaking with...
Sorry, Tama. I was wrong. I'll sober up and get to work. I'll be right back.
Oh, my princess! So you finally learned to heed my words!
Hey, you humans! Ugh, this is not good. This is not good. Never mind my duty. I'm going to be in hot water if the children of men wander in here. I must catch them, and quickly. I won't let you escape! Hold still!
Okay. And now we're playing. With goofy music. So this is how we move. Good, we do a flip when we jump. That's very important in a video game. But only sometimes.
What do you think you're doing? This jar is outrageously expensive.
Extend the divine raiment. Why did they do that? Okay. Interesting. So we have a grappling hook, basically. It has a limit to 2 uses, I believe, per time of being airborne. A grappling shirt, yeah.
Don't you underestimate me, fool. I am a god.
What is this, like, Paper Mario shenanigans are happening in the village music that's happening right now? I mean, that is precisely what is happening, to be fair. Okay, so you have like a... You can sort of like grab ledges if you're close enough. Oh, I do have an attack. It hasn't told me about that yet, but it is there. I'm just going to destroy all these outrageously expensive bases myself while I'm at it. So this is sort of like a weird wall jump as well, because of the things that it can grapple. How are the humans doing all of this platforming? Okay, so you can hold to keep your grip going. Interesting.
Hey! You aren't supposed to run into me! Gotcha! Ta! Ta! Ha! Ta! Yeah!
My heavy attack is a gardening hoe that I baseball swing with, and oh, okay, my light attack is a sickle, at least at the moment.
Gotcha! You're out of here! Yeah! Take that! Ha! 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 Over here!
Ah,
Over here! Ha! Ha! Ha!
I got an achievement for doing that. Okay.
Look again! Gotcha! Take that!
I'm trying to like press the shoulder buttons to dodge instinctively, which is not a mechanic in this, at least not yet.
Kokoroa, you and your puppets. When I return, you are getting an earful.
Seems like a fun combat system so far. I am regenerating health outside of combat. Also, my health meter in the corner over there has a rice ball on it.
This is the Divine Garner! Do they mean to eat my offering of rice for Lady Kamihitsuki? I absolutely won't allow it.
Well, seems like they mean to eat your offering of
You
rice.
have done it now. I shall etch a painful reminder of your hubris upon your lowly human souls. No, wait. The alcohol and oil in here could swiftly embroil the whole place in flames.
Well, things are quickly getting worse. Seems like it's more like ruin and then rice, in that order.
What was that loud noise?
I smell something fragrant.
Princess Sakuna,
Yes.
you have
Sakuna,
been blessed
not
with
Sakuna.
favor as
Alright.
the daughter of the great warrior god Takaribi. Yet even so, you have obliterated the Divine Garner, along with the offerings I was to receive.
By accident, but
Alas, what have you done?
still.
Oh, please forgive me. It was all their fault.
A god mustn't blame their crimes on humans.
Sakuna.
Children of
Sakuna.
men, identify yourselves.
I am Katsura Uemon no Jo Takamori. The people call me Taemon.
I'm Kinta. Who are you? The head honcho or something?
I'm Yui. I don't like it here. Please send us back home. I'm Mirte, and this is... Kaimuru!
We
Here?
gods and you humans are of
Is
two
that how you say
realms.
that?
That is to say, the natural order divides us betwixt the lofty realm and the lowly realm. Nevertheless, the floating bridge of heaven which you crossed has already disappeared. Even I, the preeminent goddess Kamohitsuki, do not know when it will next appear. Therefore, until it does, you are to help Princess Sakuna rectify the disorder left in the wake of your bedlam.
Rectify. Meaning.
Princess Sakuna, do you recall the Isle of Demons? It is the outlying island where your parents met and defeated the evil god Omizuchi. That tumultuous land has long been a nest of demons, and has yet to fall under my control. You are to investigate the origin of the ceaseless horde of demons as you expunge them from the island.
But that's... I beg your pardon, Lady Kamohitsuki, but the Isle of Demons is entirely too far away. Reaching it alone will take me days.
And? Did you expect to commute from here? You will establish a foothold on the Isle and see to your orders from there. Until then, you are banished from the capital.
You are banishing us? Truly?
My word is law. That is all. Now be gone.
Vanished.
Come, princess. Let us go.
That's a good face you're making there, Sakuna.
I hate this. I hate it. I hate it. I'll die if I leave the capital.
You are too old to be throwing a tantrum. What is done is done. Let us carry out our mission and return to the capital, post-haste.
Hello.
Sakuna.
Boy, am I looking forward to the character development of this bratty goddess lady.
Kogoroa.
But also, at least her brattiness is amusing.
I refuse to go with those humans. I wish to stay here with you.
I too will be lonely without you.
Sir, may I?
By all means.
Sakuna's voice actors definitely had a lot of fun in this game, is the feeling that I'm getting.
How pathetic. Such ill-fitting behavior for the descendant of the capital's greatest warrior god. However, this might actually be good for her. Raised here in luxury, the princess has wanted for nothing and has grown accustomed to relying on her parents' wealth. I pray that she learns much in the course of the hardships that undoubtedly await her.
Please take care of Sakuna for me.
I will guard her with my life.
I like this small fluffy creature with a very serious, wise-sounding voice, who, as soon as he stops talking, just bleps his tongue out of his mouth.
Goodbye, Sakuna. I'm sad, but a little relieved as well. I wonder why that is.
Probably because Sakuna just harasses you, but we'll see. That's a good question. I feel like her hair probably does get caught in those gears fairly often. But at the same time, she is a goddess. Maybe that's one of her goddess powers, is to not have problems with her hair.
What exertion! My muscles cry out.
You haven't done anything yet.
Listen, you. Me and the samurai here are the ones who rode the whole time. I feel like my arms are gonna fall off.
Now, it's all right. So, Lady Sakuna, what should we do now?
Good question. I'll petition the old man. Old man! Hey, Tama! Are you sleeping?
So, we've arrived at last. This is undoubtedly the Isle of Demons.
You truly are an old fart. You were clearly listening, so hurry and explain our next objective.
I believe this cave continues to the heart of the isle, at which point it unfolds into a mountain pass. At its peak is the house where your mother lived. Let us head there first.
Huh. Okay, got it. All right. Mosey along, children of men. Yow! Not you. You're a bit too young.
Kaimuru is with me.
What about the rest of you lot? Why is no one moving? 'Cause the isle's full of demons, huh? Right, Kinta?
Yui's right. Aren't gods supposed to protect us humans?
You cheeky little twerp. You're called Taoimon, correct? Is that sword at your hip a mere ornament?
My humblest apologies. This blade may be of ancient and noble descent, but I myself have utterly no skill in swordplay. Once, when I drew it in dire circumstances, the handle slipped from my fingers.
Princess.
All right, fine. I shall go by myself.
Then we will follow your lead.
Okay, so what are our options here? Low, default. Okay, just low and default. I was kind of hoping these would have a ridiculous like hard mode setting, just because I wanted to see like farming difficulty, ultra nightmare, or something like that, but I guess not. Maybe later. Maybe for now we're just stuck with default. Anyway, looks like we're starting with the platforming portion. So as we learned, our light attack is sickles and our heavy attack is a farming hoe. We have a raiment, which allows us to grapple walls and ceilings, and also enemies. And we got Bean. We've acquired Bean. And there's some kind of rabbit demon that we just destroyed, I think. Ah, menu. Fullness. Oh no. Is this gonna mystery dungeon at me? We've also got weather at 0%, whatever that means. 59 degrees Fahrenheit. I think it would be kind of neat if you could have it display Fahrenheit and Celsius, so that an ignorant American such as myself could learn more about the system. Scrap iron sickle. Scrap iron hoe. Autumnal hunter's garment. We don't have any special skills. Raiment attached back. What does that mean? We have acquired Bean. Still. Quests system. Very cool thematic menus we've got going on here. Okay. Ah, so that's what happens if you hold up and press light attack. That's up and heavy, so that's like a launcher. And that's a follow-up, I guess. Or also a launcher. Okay, so 0 Celsius is freezing, 100 Celsius is boiling. I don't actually remember what the boiling point of water is in Fahrenheit, but freezing is like 32? Water boiling in Fahrenheit is 212? Really? Alright. I don't know these things. Every time it wants me to like raiment up somewhere, I have to immediately check to see if there's something I'm missing by not. Okay.
Over here.
Okay, we've got a falling attack too. Good. I wonder if I'll have like different weapon types with different movesets. You can change this game to display in Celsius. So I could like force myself to learn Celsius by playing this game. Okay, so you can sort of combo into light and heavy at times. Root crops acquired. Wood. Wood, please. So, which way is forward here? Multiple routes. Okay, so what is a door doing in a place like this? Your guess is as good as mine. Judging by its looks, I doubt we'll be able to proceed through it with ease. Alright, so this is for later. Door won't budge. Round hollow at its center. Probably important. This game plays really well so far in the action sections. Ah, I see the rice ball must be my hunger meter, because it's like half gone now. I wonder what it is exactly that depletes it. Does it just go down over time? Do actions make it go down faster? Okay.
You are not a demon. Are you a servant of Kamohitsuki? Whoever you are, you will rot here for all eternity.
What did you just say? How dare you threaten me, a high-ranking noble?
Princess, he's...
Do not interfere, old man. Keep your distance.
Bear witness to the legacy of the Ashiguma.
Over here. Ah! Ah!
I see right through you.
Look again.
You can't escape.
I really do kind of want a dodge move, though.
You can't escape.
Look again.
There. There.
I guess I just have to be creative with the raiment.
Cut you down.
I see right through you.
You won't get away. Gotcha. Take that. You're out.
I'm serious now.
Oh no, he's serious now.
There. Too slow. You can't escape. Too slow.
I also would like a dash.
You won't get away.
If I could, like,
Cut you down.
ask for certain moves to
You
have.
can't escape. I see right through you.
I'm sure I'll learn some of these things.
I see right through you. Fallen into my trap. Eat this.
Look again.
Did we cause
What
a...
is this, an earthquake? And a ferocious one at that. Where are you skulking off to? We are not done here. Slippery weasel.
We may actually be headed to the same place.
Okay. 3 health refill after that. That's helpful. Doesn't seem like I can choose to just like eat a raw mushroom. Okay, world map, also here. It occurs to me that I haven't set my computer fan, because I do that manually due to errors that I had at some point. Exploration level 0. Things to take in here.
You. How did you get here?
Huh? What do you mean?
This mountain pass is enchanted with a spell that disorients would-be interlopers. Only those who know about the pass already are able to reach this place. And the one armed with that knowledge is none other than me. It's been some time, Ashigumo.
What a surprise. If it isn't Takaribi's blade familiar.
We mistakenly crossed blades with you earlier, but we have no quarrel with you. Stay your hand. This is my master, Lord Takaribi's daughter, Princess Sakuna. Owing to unfortunate circumstances, we are impelled to take up residence on this isle. Is the house still here?
I love the blep.
Yes, I'm still taking care of it.
So you're acquainted? You should have said.
I seem to recall you rushing ahead without heeding me once again.
We can talk at length later.
Right. If we don't go fetch the others, they'll never find this place.
I'm delighted that you figured that out.
You know, sometimes I wonder if you're mocking me.
It is slightly damaged, but in surprisingly good condition. This is strong wood. The house is still habitable.
You are called Ashigumo, correct? Why would you protect my mother's house with all these demons swarming around?
I owe your father a great debt.
The evil god Omizuchi, who your parents battled here, also threatened the Ashigumo tribe. Your father, Lord Takaribi, gave them strength and wisdom, and they triumphed over Omizuchi together.
Huh. So that's why. Quite the honor, I dare say.
Living here? It's okay.
Inside. Hey! Where do you get off gambling through my house before I so much as set foot in it?
You've toiled long and hard, that I can see. Would you allow us to use this house?
You have none other than Takaribi's daughter at your side. I cannot refuse.
This must be fate. Let us aid one another.
Now that we have a house, we are settled. You all can do whatever you want from now on.
Weather is now at 1%.
I shall convalesce until such a time that I am prepared to carry out the solemn duty bequeathed unto me by Lady Kamihitsuki.
Whatever we want? Like what?
Princess, this is no time for a royal nap. There may be a storehouse here, but its reserves are drained. If you sleep your days away as you did in the capital, you will starve ere summer comes. And as long as the demons rule this island, foraging is too great a burden for the humans alone. Your divinity dictates that you must be the one to act, my princess.
You're telling me to go out and hunt?
Fulfilling your duty means strengthening your foothold here, day by day. Moreover, you and this land share a deep connection. There is no better place for you to begin your journey.
If not a royal nap, couldn't I at least royally procrastinate until tomorrow?
Mood.
Goddess, should we plant something in this field?
That is a splendid idea. But first, we must find some seeds.
I have some rice husks right here.
My word! How terribly convenient.
Why would you walk around with such a thing? Are you not a samurai?
I was born into a family of warriors, but my focus is on field work, not the sword. I have kept these husks with me ever since I left home and stooped to becoming a bandit.
Wouldn't millet be easier to start off with?
No, rice might prove to be just the ticket. My princess has inherited abilities from both Takaribi, the warrior god, and Toyohana, the harvest goddess. As such, her powers are greatly affected by the 5 grains, and particularly by rice.
We plant rice. Sakuna grows strong, yes?
Indeed, it will become easier to drive the demons back. By growing rice, we can fill our bellies and reduce the demon population in one stroke. 2 birds with 1 stone, as it were.
Ah, rice power.
Then it shall be so. Lady Sakuna will go hunt. We'll stay here and plant the rice.
We've got to help too.
No work, no food, I guess.
I will help too.
Oh wait, I haven't had a say in this.
Taemon, I expect great things from you. Give it your all out there in the fields.
Your trust will not go misplaced.
But how am I to proceed with exploring an island I know nothing about? The voice acting went away. Ah, perfect. I shall ask him. Aishigumo, is there any place to hunt around here?
Hey,
There's a small cave nearby. The demons there are weak. You may have some luck finding food. A long trip sounds rather laborious, so I shall heed your suggestion. I'll tend to the rice until it begins to sprout.
Oh-ho!
Luckily for us, I found some tools in the storehouse. We must express our gratitude to Lady Sakuna's mother. Alright. Go to the cylindric cavern, it says. 7 herbs. So we can walk around, we can do a jump, we can pick up a snail. Snail caught and released, 5%. What does that mean? I don't know. We can add water. Mugwort. Frog caught and released, 4%. I don't know what that means. Rice, none. It's a little ominous, too. Seven herbs are water, dropwort, shepherd's purse, cudweed, chickweed, nibblewort, turnip, and radish. Okay. I'm glad to know this. I'll tend to the rice until it begins to sprout. Luckily for us, I found some tools. I already said that line. Okay. Ah! Small child, what doesn't know words? What, you need something from me? Plum acquired. Hiya, goddess. Mystery door, training hall. What is this cave? From the exterior, it gives the impression of being a magnitude smaller than it actually is inside.
Yes.
Long ago, your father, Lord Takaribi, dug out this cave in order to be closer to his beloved Lady Toyohana. He also utilized the space as a training ground. In truth, the cave is indeed as diminutive as you sensed. However, a spell is in effect that shrinks all who pass through the entrance.
Is that so?
My father had many talents, I see. The shrine in the center appears to still be active. If you touch it, you can begin training.
Good grief.
Father was rather brazen to dig a hole under a lady's house without permission. Since I'm here, I may as well make use of it. And what is this? I've obtained some scrolls. Oh, this takes me back. These are Lord Takaribi's writings on the art of battle. Father wrote this? Wishing to share their knowledge with each other, Lord Takaribi penned the art of battle. Likewise, Lady Toyohana wrote The Art of Farming. When your parents left this island, their teachings were passed on to the Ashigumo tribe. However, it appears the scrolls were scattered and lost in the wake of the demonic invasion. Perhaps I will give them a look if I happen to chance upon any more. Scrolls. Okay. If you run out of health, you'll become incapacitated. Fullness decreases with time, after which food effects end. SP are skill points used for fighting and raiment skills. Strength is physical attacks, vitality is enemy attacks, and magic is the power of fighting skills and some raiment skills. Okay, so there's magic. Luck is a variety of beneficial effects, and gusto is the power of food. We have a gusto stat. That's fantastic. X is a quick attack with one-handed weapons. Y is a heavy attack. The latter can topple enemies. X and or Y in succession initiates a combo. Change the direction. Press B to perform fighting skills in exchange for SP. I don't think I have any of those. No, I don't. So I can... So my specials. I don't have any specials yet. I cannot yet wield a gun. Or whatever. Yeah, I should have noticed Gusto earlier. Gusto is by far my highest stat right now. I wonder if each of the grains influences specifically one of these. Beans. So rice is one of the grains and beans are one of the grains. I would guess like wheat, probably. Maybe. Like when I think of a grain, I can't think of that many different ones. It looks like we can get maybe a little bit of airtime with certain moves if we use them in the air. Okay. So that's just like you can spawn enemies and practice on them. Also, I have no idea if like time is passing right now. There's a thing in the upper right which shows the date and time that we're at. But I'm guessing it's not actually like passing yet. Thankfully, Princess Sakuna seems to be able to breathe underwater. Oh. So that's one way to exit to the map, is to just fall off of it. I wonder what the significance of showing that all the humans are here is. Anyway, I guess we're going to the cylindric cavern first. But wait, we can check objectives. Enemy strength during the day and night, so that's a mechanic. There's no objectives in the other area, though. Okay. This game is... There's a lot of mechanics in this game. Natural cures. So scrolls, oh, there's wheat. Yep. That is counted among the 5 grains. The wheat harvested on this island is not suited for cultivation. Okay, so we can't cultivate wheat. It just is. Interesting. Oh, this is a recipe scroll. Okay. This hairstyle is good. It's got like fairy wings to it. Beast hoof. This game is very mechanically deep, is something I think I was trying to say and may not have finished. Fallen leaves acquired. This seems significant given that I can hit it and it makes a sound. Okay, I have a... Okay, down and not pressing a direction do the same thing. So you have your combos are influenced by pressing to the side or up, or not pressing a direction. Hemp. Hemp is here. Bird. Okay, so I can do like an up smash. Birds are a bit troublesome, huh? Is that all? I hardly broke a sweat. There may yet be some in hiding. Why not rest a spell and then come back here? I found some ingredients that look edible, so I shall heed your counsel. Let us return home and feast. Exploration objective achieved. If you press Y while in the menu, you can return to the world map. Aha! I can acquire some materials if I strike these spots enough. I'd like to go back and strike that other mining spot to see if I actually gathered from it. It would seem that I have. Very well. Oh no, it is raining, and the children are sad.
Welcome back, goddess. Oh. Did something happen? Personally, I'm exhausted, but...
Go see the old samurai. He's by the shed.
I have a bad feeling about this. My intuition is always right.
I like that this Yui girl seems to be oddly, like, wise and calm and mature for some reason. We've got a diverse set of personalities on board here. Okay, so that's how you get fertilizer. So I just have a filth bucket now that I can't put back. I would like to... I guess I'll just be talking to people with this bucket of dung. Hello. How do you feel about that? Oh, I see things aren't going too well.
Getting angry is bad. Everyone makes mistakes.
I'm so sorry.
I'm so ticked off!
You're making quite a fuss. What in the world happened?
This dingus lost all the seeds in the water!
What? Does that mean we cannot grow rice?
All that's left is this small handful. The rest is...
Apparently, he's only ever watched farmers and hasn't ever done a lick of farming himself! Ugh, this chump is dead weight!
I thought you said we could trust you. How do you plan to fix this?
It pains me to say so, but in truth, I lack not only the skill to fight, but any sort of manual skill at all. I adore farm work, yet I am inept at it. I only got in the way of the farmers. I assumed I was the only one here who knew anything about planting rice, so I was inspired to succeed for once, but... Oh, I've brought dishonor upon myself. To make amends, I shall slice open my belly and...
That is quite unnecessary.
Stop! Stop right there! If you're gonna die, do it someplace where we don't have to watch it bleed out.
Oh...
No one
Jeez.
wishes for you to die. We were merely asking what we're going to do for food.
Having one less mouth to feed certainly can't hurt, though. He eats enough for 5 people. I mean, how greedy can you get?
Stop, Ermi. Why do you hurt
Hey.
Taoeman? Taoeman is nice. He only made mistake. I am not Yanato person, but I understand that is not right way to act.
Okay, we've got... I noticed it earlier, but Mirta, or however you say her name, does indeed have broken English.
Okay. I cannot argue after being scolded by a person who is not of this land. Your name's Mirte, then? For
Mirte.
your sake, we shall make peace.
And Kinta doesn't seem very helpful.
This evening, we shall all feast on the meat I gathered and turn in early. That goes for you as well, Shorty.
Broken Cantonese. I mean, yeah. Maybe Kenta will character develop into less of a brat as well.
What is it this time?
I am good cook. Today I will make meal from my country. It will be so good.
Oh, okay. A dish from your country, you say? I do not know where you hail from, but I'll look forward to it nonetheless. I shall give this meat to you then. Cook us up something good.
What shall it be?
Okay, I will try hard.
What country does Mirte come from?
Tell me if I do. Disgusting.
Charred lump. Okay,
It was good.
What is this?
so I can just...
Oh, happiness is a full belly.
Thanks for that.
Alright, I can just watch them constantly react to bad food. Okay. So I'll have to manage the meals too. Oh great, a lot of my
Sakuna,
inventory is
The
spoiled.
leftover seeds have managed to sprout. It's finally time to plant them, but
Have you got a handle on it this time?
Fullness minus 25, a good meal, yeah.
I tend to get a bit carried away and end up crushing the seedlings and destroying the footpaths.
That sounds like quite the mess.
I think that goes beyond merely being inept. Hey, Tama, what are you looking at? You're not thinking of putting me to work again, are you? Just consider how ridiculous it would be for a harvest goddess to plant the very rice she receives as an offering.
No, it's not strange in the least. Our country's harvest goddess is abundantly energetic. Your mother, Lady Toyohana, worked the fields every year, as does the preeminent goddess, Lady Kamuhitsu.
I just love watching the tongue plop out of the mouth. It's really silly.
Are you serious? Even the noble Lady Kamihitsuki mucks about in rice paddies? Surely you jest.
Be that as it may, we cannot entrust our continued livelihood to the children of men. Most are but women and children, after all.
Tama, what are you saying? Especially because Sakuna is both women and children.
Do not worry. I'm sure you will excel. You are none other than Lady Toyohana's descendant, after all.
Ah well.
I am confident in my knowledge of the process, at least. I'll teach you how to do it.
Don't act all high and mighty after what you did yesterday.
Plant the rice! But first,
Let's give it a try, shall we?
plant every seedling in the soil. Open and close the field gates to control the water level. And what's the One gate lets water in and the other lets water out. Okay. Let Talmon handle it? That seems like the worst button to press. Farming skills, which I do not have. Okay. And I can run? Right, okay. Hmm. This seems like it's gonna be complicated. How bad could it possibly be? I don't know anything about rice farming myself. So this should be interesting. I'm sure things will go terribly. There's probably something like optimal distance between seeds and things like that. Making sure to spread them out correctly. And so on. I doubt that anyone would do it, but it is funny to imagine like a tool-assisted speedrun of rice farming right now.
Is this okay? We planted them with enough space in between.
Spacing too far apart. Yeah, I knew that was going to be something.
No.
Ah, I forgot to be reading the dialogue. What do I do now? You watch over the rice while pulling out any weeds that sprout. I've heard that maintaining the right water level is also vitally important to their growth, but we can leave that for later. First, we must tend to the weeds. I will leave that to you until it comes time to harvest. My penance is unrelenting. You are now free to hunt or plant rice as you please. Check your story progress under quests. In the pause menu, take a look when you're not sure how to proceed. What do you want, Kinta? Ah, sword. You're staring at that rather intently, child. Are all boys this drawn to the blade?
Uh-huh.
Child? Ain't you a child too? I am a full-grown adult, thank you very much. How dare you say that in the face of such mature, flawless beauty? I am a goddess, I tell you, a goddess. You should be idolizing me.
Huh?
Well, it doesn't seem so cut and dry to me. First of all, you're pushing that goddess junk real hard. It's pretty fishy, you know. What did you... What is going on here? Righteous fury has rendered me speechless. Talk amongst yourselves for a spell. So you want to become strong?
Right on.
It's not like I want to wave a sword around or anything, but I come from a line of craftsmen. What have I got to do to make something as amazing as this? It's nothing on the level of this sword, but I can at least make a kitchen knife. Do you want to learn? Seriously? I'd need a forge to teach you. Goddess or Buddha or whoever you said you were. Just who do you think you are, summoning me so nonchalantly? It's not my fault. I can't leave from here. Anyway, sorry about before. That was my bad. So, please. I'm begging you. If I just had a forge, I could make tools for you. I shall think on it. Okay, so we have a building we need to construct. What is this? What an odd hole. It's empty.
take root.
Oh god, rice charts. Level 2, yield, aroma, taste, aesthetic, stickiness, hardness. Ah, frightening. Try and pull weeds when I see them. I planted the rice too far apart. I don't know how much water I need either. Whew, okay. Well, what else do we got going on? Might as well save. Rice status level 2! Your rice is garbage! My fullness is very low. Okay, I think the percentage on weather is like rain chance? Or like humidity, maybe? Could be either. There's a thing called Spirit Vows that I don't know what that is. Grow rice. Search the area. Build a forge. Well, growing rice will just take time, I imagine. So I need to be busying myself with other things instead. Anyone else have anything? Just saying hello. What's up, Weasel Man? Weasel Man is indebted to our parents. That's about it. So I can't tell if time is currently passing or not. It is later in the day. That much is sure. I guess that's the world map. So there's stuff there. There's probably stuff here. Enemy strength there is 1. So enemy strength is the same either way. What does my story quest want me to do? Investigate the mountain pass. Well, neither of these are the mountain pass. Exploration rate here is 25, exploration rate here is 0. Might as well go back here, I guess. Aha. Now it's going to tutorial me on some... Oop. I was trying to recreate that. It's going to tutorial me on some other aspects of the game that I noticed. I don't know what these fragments I'm getting for defeating enemies are either, actually. Okay, that's a good combo to keep in mind. I can now go to the Skipping Stone Hill because I explored enough. Okay. So basically just until I sate my hunger, I won't restore any health and my food effects will dissipate. I can baseball bat enemies into other enemies. Alright. So... time is definitely passing while I'm in exploration mode. It seems like it might be frozen in town. So if I wait long enough, I guess it will probably become night while I'm in here? And then the scary enemies will appear and destroy me? Doesn't seem like there's much I can do in here other than that for now. Enemies here are same difficulty. Feels like the game is trying to tell me not to do anything while I have no hunger meter though, so maybe let us be cautious, perhaps? Ah, there's a weed.
Hurry and take root.
I assume these things are various ingredients. Because we have seen a scroll. Hidden power lies dormant within your equipment. You can release these abilities under certain conditions. Releasing a piece of equipment's true power will increase its attributes, and you may also discover new uses. Okay. Ah, we have little objectives. Special powers are sealed within stones called spirit boughs. If you chance upon them in your travels, infuse them into your tools. Okay. So these have some by default. I've not destroyed enough demon pig or collected enough rabbit meat. I was going to... I have a scroll. Acorns, dried meat, dried boiled rice. I don't think I can do anything like that. I can talk to you, though, Mitra. Sakuna, I am sorry for before. This is just a Radna voice! Oh no! Oh, that charcoal-looking thing.
Okay.
I am knowing. Yanato ingredients are best used in the Yanato food. Okay, it's not exactly the same voice. Most people don't even know what I'm talking about.
Right.
No doubt you're quite proud of your country, but if the ingredients do not match the recipe, there is little point in forcing a poor fit. If you are to be in charge of our meals, then it would be best for you to learn how to cook dishes that are more familiar to us. We'll start with something simple. How about this?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can do that.
All right.
Good. Then once I inquire the ingredients, I shall leave you to work your magic. Acorns. Here are the ingredients. I guess I do have
No
acorns.
objections.
Should you fail, I will not be upset, so do not fret over it.
Thank you.
You have my thanks.
What?
Ah! From time to time you speak our language perfectly. That was quite a shock.
Yeah.
I'd like to study. I want to know more about Yanato. I cannot stand studying personally, though I quite admire your cheerful diligence. Diligence? Perhaps I should rein in my vocabulary after all. Mitre learned to cook. Hurrah! What are you up to? Nothing. Literally nothing. There's exclamation points of spider! Spider cotton released. 16 and then 20%. So maybe like I'm building up a spider meter, and the more spider I get, the higher my spider meter goes. That seems to be the case. What does that mean? And what are these different rooms? They have many spider inside. Seems like a pretty nice little house for the circumstances. Also, it does look like time is still passing because it is sunset now. And it wasn't when I got here. So I can't dilly-dally. But I can say the word dilly-dally. Looks like I might need more water. That's the wrong gate. This is the right gate. This game seems pretty interesting so far. How do I choose to rest? Oh. Snail. Snail percent increased. Oh, can I jump? Like up here? I can, in fact, platform up here. Does this accomplish anything? Unclear. Can I get to the roof? I sure can. Does this accomplish anything? I got an achievement for climbing onto the roof of my house. So yes, it does. And yeah, time has definitely passed. Understood. Does the game like force me to rest at some point? Enough water to submerge your ankles should be fine. Okay, so I need a heck of a lot more then. If that's the case. Pull that. Okay. I was not adding nearly enough water whatsoever. You need a lot of water in a rice paddy. That's almost right. Assuming I'm taking this measurement of ankle deep extremely literally. It seems to be about correct now. Okay. So that's what I want to look for. I do need to write. I almost said I do need to rice, which is true, but I need to rest. What's in here? Nothing particularly noteworthy as of yet. Can I choose to go to bed? I can jump on a child who is attempting to sleep. Everyone else can go to bed. How do I go to bed? Why are you awake? Oh, okay. We can have dinner.
Give my gratitude for this meal.
Boats are fun. So we have little dinner conversations. That was no pleasure cruise for me, let me tell you. As a goddess, by rights I should have had my own cabin far away from you lot. I'm sorry to hear. My humblest apologies, Lady Sakuna. It was through my actions that this indignity has been visited upon you, and I shall accept any fate that you... Enough, you made that point clear on the boat. Your remorse does nothing to help my current situation. Princess, I do believe some of the blame falls upon you as well. Getting drunk and sneaking away on the day of tribute only to reveal the location of the capital to the children of men. But they saw my awesome power, and I clearly warned them that their safety could not be guaranteed. I thought that would be enough. It is quite peculiar that we received such a light punishment compared to Lady Sakuna. Lady Kamitsuki would not deign to involve herself in the affairs of mere mortals. You children of men would not put an insect to trial, so it is in the lofty realm where only gods are worthy of judgment. What? I don't regret nothing. What were we supposed to do? Just starve to death? What's that? How about I soften up that hard head of yours? Princess! I know. Even I'm not hot-headed enough to start a brawl during a meal. But I'm watching you, brat.
It was good.
Happiness is a full belly.
But the food was good. Fullness plus 19. Natural healing 2. Swift recovery. Ah, I see. So once we have dinner, we can choose to rest. I was told to rest. Also, my various things are spoiling. Okay. Ah, it is now raining.
Hurry and take root.
The rice graphs are changing. Given the rain, I expect I will have to release some of the water later on, lest it flood. And now I suppose all there is to do is to continue exploration. Why is this one red? I suppose there's no objectives there, maybe that's why. So let's check out Skipping Stone Hill then. That wall seems unstable. If I send those rocks flying, it may crumble. Equip Frontal Smash and use it on the rocks. I have a fighting skill? I was given one of these? Swing a two-handed weapon with all your godly might, sending the enemy flying forward. Was I just now given this? Okay. Stone acquired. So I've assigned that to neutral B for now. Okay, that does damage enemies. There was a combo I did during that. Oh well. So since I've assigned that to neutral B, if I'm holding literally any other direction, nothing happens right now. So it's very clear on which one does things. That makes sense. What I'm trying to say is that I can't accidentally do it by holding to the side and pressing B. Divine Raiment 1. Scroll. It's just giving me a tutorial. So, if my items spoil, it looks like they leave my inventory entirely. That makes sense. So I don't have to deal with like sorting through rotten items or anything. Yeast manure. Wonderful. And I can in fact knock enemies into other enemies. And combo into specials. Knocking heavy enemies into lighter enemies seems to do a good deal of damage. Aha. I need rock. Okay, those are probably not the rocks I'm intended to use. There's probably one that's easier to access. Like that one, maybe. Yep. Knocking these uphill difficult as a task. Worked in the end, though. Spirit Bow. Health boost. So I can infuse this into my equipment, I believe. But how do I do that? Ah, this one has an empty slot. I don't know how to infuse though. Hmm? Did I just parry? What did I do to do that? I definitely just did a parry move of some kind, and I don't know how. This is a pretty satisfying combat system, though. I have cleared the innermost area. Anything else in here? I think that mostly covers it. So I can like go back to places to fight more enemies or harvest materials. And I didn't try until now, but you can divine raiment straight down or diagonally down. That's probably important knowledge. The raiment's going to take a little bit of getting used to because of what they expect of you with it, I think. Like, if you need to gain height, it's better to, like, throw it horizontally in such a way where you will, like, grab the ledge instead of trying to diagonally throw it up onto the ledge, which is the instinct that I have for some reason. There's a mask in here, apparently. Okay. So, there's obstacle. Scroll of grappling. Yeah, that's another thing we know already. One of the objectives said to mine fangs for materials. Okay, we can knock enemies into the pain zone to get them to take damage. I don't think there's a way for us to mine this, but I think that's what it wants us to do. Okay. I'm getting the impression we will gain movement abilities. Frontal Smash Proficiency, level 2. Wait. I think I did manage to destroy some of that somehow. But how did I do that? Was it by knocking enemies into it? Yes, I know I need to return home and rest, game. But I got a mask. Which I think I can... Oh. When did I get this hat? Why did I not have this equipped? Well, now I have a hat and a mask. I don't know when I got this hat. Okay. That's how I add things. Very simply, actually. Also, when things are on the ground, they have a certain amount of, like, invincibility, so I can't just, like, spam this, for example. Frontal Smash seems like very good so far. It did say it was a fundamental skill, and I don't think that's wrong. Oh. Okay. There might be something that explodes here. My health is low. That's probably concerning. Okay, they have bombs. Some of them. But I did manage to clear the area. And now I should get the heck out of here. Because my damage... I've yet to see a cat that I can lift, by the way. And that's a little bit disappointing. How's the water level doing? It doesn't seem like it's risen.
The stocks have begun multiplying. Offshoot season is here.
Okay, that sounds good, right? First offshoots. It's probably a good thing. I don't know rice. Sounds like a good thing, though. It doesn't seem like the water level has risen due to the rain. At least not in a way that I can clearly tell. But it does seem like more weeds and such grew because of the rain. Which makes sense to me. Also, this hat is really wibbly wobbly. And it's good.
Are you serious?
Our ingredients have become spoiled. Food rots, it is life. Preserving what food we do have may be more important than creating lavish meals.
Okay.
Why not try meat and sun? A good idea, I shall try that. Okay. I return, meat in hand. I shall lay it in the sun and let it dry.
Yeah.
It's nighttime and it's raining. Yeah, good job. So we can now process ingredients.
I make something?
So we should do that, I'm guessing. Ah, we put these in storage. And we have expiration dates listed.
Eat something?
And we can change our menu. Which will use more ingredients, naturally. What if I hit leave it to Myrta? Okay. That's probably fine. We don't have a lot of options right now.
I give my gratitude for this meal.
We don't always... Okay, we do. I do wonder why the preeminent goddess would desire to control the island of demons. Yeah, if it were me, I wouldn't want an island crawling with monsters. Can you hazard a guess, Tama? Even I haven't the faintest idea. This isolated island is sequestered by complex currents, is of no geopolitical significance and lacks any desirable resources. Furthermore, it is home to an endless parade of demons, as well as the Ashigumo tribe, which has no loyalty to the capital. Is it really some place worth expending so much effort to seize? Lord Takaribi shared the same puzzlement. It seems abundantly clear to me that the island is undesirable. It must have some value that remains unseen to us. I don't know what secret this Isle of Demons may be hiding, but I've received an order from Lady Kamitsuki. I keep forgetting how to say words. Kamahitsuki herself, so I will carry it out. How bothersome. I wonder if there might be a way to deceive her and return to the capital without dirtying my hands. Hey, get with the program, you deadbeat. Our lives are riding on this. Your affairs are yours alone. It matters not to me how you children of men fare. What'd you say? Do not fight while eat. Princess, please choose your words carefully. If you make enemies in such close quarters, you will be in for a difficult road ahead.
Happiness is a full belly.
And we ate food. Resting, I guess? Probably important. Learned fighting skill, Fierce Sparrow. Great, glorious grains! Power courses through my veins! You appear to have learned a fighting skill.
That's so.
I see, so growing rice confers new skills upon me.
Yes.
It is likely that the growing method you choose determines the skills that you learn. Such is the way of ordinary harvest gods. How dare you speak the word ordinary in my divine presence? I am far from ordinary.
Understand?
Do take care, my princess. You cannot use a fighting skill if you do not equip it first. Oh, so you choose to ignore your master? How very brazen. For the record, there is also an option within the menus to enable keeping the hat and mask and stuff displaying during events, but it defaults to having it off. So what skill did we learn? I can't look at the menu while I'm standing in the rice paddy. An injurious maneuver of a tilling master. As your proficiency with the skill rises, so too shall its reach and repetition. Okay. Don't have any of these. I don't think I have any farming skills either. Nope. Anyway. I feel like a short stream is good for today. Just trying out this game, seeing if people have interest in seeing more of it. This has been Sakuna of Rice and Ruin. A little farming, fighting simulator. I think that's gonna be about it for now. Not a lot today, but... Hello? Huh? Hi? Is there some issue with Twitch? Oh yeah, it seems like there is an issue with Twitch. I haven't seen anyone say anything in the chat for a long time, and I kind of assumed that no one was saying anything. And I just saw hi? But okay. So people have probably been trying to talk to me or talk to themselves, and I haven't seen any of it because of Twitch making problem. That seems unfortunate. Even so, I think that will be enough stream for today. Well, I mean, especially if Twitch isn't cooperating. That seems like a reasonable thing. But yeah. This has been that game. This game. I'm sorry if you were trying to say things and I didn't see them. And, yeah. Might stream more of this, might do it on my own time, unsure as of yet, but we'll see. Chat has been quiet? Well, okay. I mean, my chat is not really ever particularly talkative, I guess, because I don't have a huge viewer base. So it's really difficult for me to tell when chat is just broken or when chat is quiet. But either way, short stream today. I will see you all next time. Have a good... Oh wait, chat is back now. Was it really just broken the whole time? Just in time to say goodbye? Well, alright. Good night, everyone.